Welcome again, Libra. It's November 2021. Here's your forecast for the month. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. And this is your month in focus. I call it the Oracle Express because we just touch on a few aspects here to give you an insight into what's happening. Let me look around this camera to start the animation here. And in particular, this month, what I'd like to bring your attention to is this part of your horoscope, the financial part of your horoscope, where on the 5th of the month, the new moon takes place. And that is an exceptionally good omen for financial matters. If things have been sluggish, this is a pick-up time for you, a time when you can start to enjoy some of your new ideas, not only enjoy those ideas, but to implement them in a practical way. That's also borne out by the movement of Mercury into this second house, the planet of ideas. That happens, I believe, on the 6th, when it moves into this same area. And so you can expect some really animated conversations to take place while that new moon and a little after the new moon has taken place, with Mercury and Mars and the Sun here activating this second house. You'll notice also a bit more domestic bliss, a bit more peace on the home front due to the transit of Venus here into this 4th house of your horoscope. This is your ruling planet. Venus gets a very, very nice lift being in this lower part of the horoscope. This is called directional strength, and Venus gets energy. And actually, this is the northern part of the horoscope. And generally, astrologers say that if you want even better luck during this period, go north. And that's an area where you'll feel peace, solace, and potentially a lot better luck. You need that because you've had Saturn here, along with Jupiter, transiting this 5th house. And this is one of the signs of your horoscope that has to do with your expression. And therefore, if that expression has been stilted in some ways, as it has been with the placement of Saturn here, it's made you a lot more cautious, then obviously your peace of mind may not be quite as fulfilled as it should be. And naturally, too, because you are born under the air sign of Libra, communication is an important component of your personality type. Keep your eye here on the movement of the moon as it shifts up here, Libra, into pardon me, I've still got this post-COVID cough that's been bothering me for a while. On the 18th and 19th, the moon moves into very powerful opposition to Mars as it approaches Uranus, two very volatile and intense planets. And this is a full moon eclipse taking place on the 19th here. Now, the financial aspects I've mentioned before carry over here into the shared financial zone of your horoscope. I'm going to put that on hold here. There you see it on the 19th. Very, very intense combination of planets here. The opposition of the Mars, Mercury, Sun. And here the south and north node. Of course, that's what happens when there's an eclipse, solar or lunar eclipse. The luminaries, the sun and the moon, are on that axis, karmic axis. So it makes sense that whenever there's an eclipse, that there's strong karmic connotations for that. And here we see that for you, this karma is in the 3rd and 9th house. Although the eclipse itself takes place in the 2nd and the 8th house, which is the financial area, the karmic points are here in the 9th house. And you'll see straight after that eclipse, the moon carries across all that financial stuff from the eclipses and the new moon into this, let me get that going, into the 9th house. And this 9th house is a house of principles, philosophy. Why is that not moving? I can't. Ah, there we go. I'd clicked the wrong thing. And so this carries through all of this financial stuff into the legal house, the educational house. So there's a tie-in here with your understanding of your finances and maybe educating yourself and exploring some new avenues. That's also shown, as I mentioned, on the 5th by that new moon in the finance sector. 22nd, the moon moves out of that area. On the 25th, Mercury moves out of that area. So there is a shift both from the eclipse moon to that 9th house, and then the eclipse sun and Mercury both involved in that new moon phase into this 3rd house. Again, the 3rd and the 9th house have to do with education. They also have to do with journeys. So there may be some travels that are going to take place throughout this period shortly for you. And there's not a lot of time left before these nodes exit these signs. They've been sitting here for about 18 months. So a lot of lessons have been learned in this area. And then shortly they will move out of this area into the 8th house, 2nd house. So that also, I believe, once these nodal points transit back across those new moon and eclipse points, that's when a lot of your karma is going to come back to you, good or bad, depending on what you've done in the past, because this point here is your past karma and this one here is your future karma, and they are always directly opposite each other, Libra. So whatever is coming to you, as I say, we all had it coming to us, right? That's karma, is going to be involved with what came before. So that's an interesting map for you this month. Some powerful transits, powerful eclipse and new moon, all hinting at the financial side of your life. And, in a way too, I should mention that Mars, which was involved in the eclipse, is ruling the 7th house of marriage and intimate partnerships. So I dare say that the new moon is going to influence that side of your life and bring a fresh view or perspective to the way you're managing both your finances and your relationships. Why not pop on over to astrology.com.au? We've got some more information there on the month of November, the transcript there. We've got some more aspects that you can fill in the gaps with. Drop me a line if you need to, if you want something more personalized. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to come back next month. I look forward to your company then. Bye-bye.